So did you really love this 100th episode? Did it live up to the hype for you?
Actually, honest opinion is this may be like my favorite episode, like of all time. The only real thing I will say, and I can't wait to get to a lot of the scenes. By the way, we're live. I don't know if you knew that or not. Yeah.
We're on camera.
You forced me to do this.
I did.
I didn't want to do this. You made me do this. And you said that people want to see our faces, but now they're going to know I'm white. So everything that I... By the way, we're not supposed to look at the cameras, right? Don't look at the cameras. Make sure you're like not doing that.
This is the Somebody Save Me podcast.
What? All right, so going to this episode.
Yeah, just know it's a really big deal today. We are live for the very first time. Thanks to my cousin here, Mr. OG Peace, JR Peace. Follow him on Twitch. There you go. Go ahead and start the episode.
All right, fine.
We are on Reckoning. Make sure to follow us. Make sure to leave the comments, review us, whatever. First time going live, so make sure
it's live
to really critique us. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, you wanted this scene, bro, so you got it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I get the first part. Okay, cool. So with this scene opening, what we found out last episode was since Lana and Lex hugged, Clark said, "Oh no, she's gonna leave me. I now have to tell her because finally I feel threatened. I'm not a very good boyfriend, don't really act or show it in any way. So I'm just, because it looks like she's getting with another guy, gonna try to tell her the secret now." This is great stuff already. I like what we're already leading into. So with this part now, "You're beautiful," James Blunt is playing in the background.
Stop. We need to just address it as Greg Beeman's song.
Greg Beeman is in the background. "You're beautiful." And now Clark has, I thought, a kryptonite stone in his hand because the way he is looking and squeezing it, the man looks like he's in pain right now. Mm-hmm. I thought he was training.
Doing those crunches?
That's what I really
Doing those
thought.
arm crunches?
I was like, what are
with
you?
With the rock?
Because he's
like,
really...
I'm not just like really looking at it. Yeah, no, honestly, because even look at him. It's almost like he has his eyes rolled back in the back of his head.
Like he is like clenching his jaw right now.
Damn, this shit feels tough.
Oh, and your shit.
Okay, but yes, right. You're Beautiful is playing. And
serious part now, though.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. Greg Berman.
Greg Beeman, sorry. Beeman.
Berman.
So Lana comes in, right, to the barn, and Clark, again, he's holding that rock, and Lana's like, "Hey," brought gloves and a scarf, like you said. She looks like she's going to the tundra, bro.
I love this scene because she comes in already disappointed. She is hoping that he is going to say sexy time. I'm not going to get too perverted. We already did that 2 episodes ago. But with this part, he's like, "Oh, I'm so glad you're here." Well, to be honest, I don't think we really need a mystery date right now, Clark, to help our relationship. We need some sex. And Clark then, "That's why I called. Are you okay?" She starts feeling his chest. His heart is racing. I really thought that she was hoping he was going to say, "Let's do it."
Really?
And that's why I'm terrified right now. What's going on? Tell me. Tell me. Feeling up his chest. He is still taking breath. "Lana, the way you've been, I can tell by the way that you look at me that I'm losing you because you also just say, 'Fuck you, Clark.'" It's
not your fault.
It's not your fault, though.
It's not your fault, though.
Lana then looks at him. "There's something I should have shown you a long time ago." Lana then looks back. "Okay, what is it? What are you gonna show me?
Come on, give me the
pull it out.
Gossip."
That's what I want to see. I want to see it again.
What's up? I'll take this jacket off right now.
Instead, he says, "Let me take you to the caves.
I'm gonna take you to a hole."
And this is the second time we've had the caves now.
Yeah.
And we haven't had enough. We need more. But he decides to take her to the stone pallet where he inserts the octagonal key in order to go to his fortress. Turns out Clark is wanting to show the lady his clubhouse.
Dude, this is a secret door. This is obviously we have the slab, the tablet, whatever you want to call it.
What is this? It was left for me.
What? I would have so many questions. Like, yeah, this, what is this? It was for me. This big giant rock with symbols in it? He's like, "Yeah, you have no idea."
Yeah, my grandpa, he was a big,
Grandpa Joe.
He loved architect.
Yeah,
Big collector of old, weird stuff like this.
stones. He loved stones.
He says it was King Arthur's night table.
It was part of it. It was like a corner piece.
Yes. Knights of the Round Table.
Yeah, a corner piece of the round table.
But yes, he decides to whip out the octagonal key. Lana, I've always wanted to show you something.
Yeah, and he has the key. He has the spaceship key.
I've always been too afraid to tell you, well, Clark, whatever it is, it's going to be okay. All right, let me just insert this.
Slides it in, and yeah, we are now, it's glowing, and he's like, it's okay. Like, do you trust me? And like,
he does the Aladdin. I've been waiting for the Aladdin moment, and he actually says it word for word. Do you trust me?
Come with me if you want to live.
Aladdin doesn't say that.
I know, but I get what you mean. Do you trust me? But yeah, she's like, fuck yeah, man, I trust you. But yeah, she's pretty nervous here. And so grabs hand. Obviously, we know where they're going. We're going to the fortress. And honestly, the portal, the way it looks, this looks crazy.
Just think about it this way. Chloe takes this all the time.
Yeah.
Chloe's like so used to...
Fortress, Clark? Okay.
No, I didn't say fortress. I'm already here. Where are you?
Where are you at? I'll go back. But now we're in the fortress, and Clark has this crazy look right now. He's just staring so deep into Lana's soul.
Okay.
But Lana is just purely amazed. She looks astonished right now.
Before you go on, I always have to pause it here just to tell you, because I put in the notes on this. If I was Lana and I saw this, thanks for taking me to an ice cavern, man. Like, there is nothing in here, at least with the
We get snow in Kansas, Clark.
At least with the old fortress in the cartoon and the comics, there seems to be rooms, layers to the fortress. Mm-hmm. Clark is honestly taking her to a snowy mountain. It's like, hope you don't freeze to death.
Yo, I hope you're not cold right now.
Yeah.
I know you brought the jacket and the scarf, but...
This wouldn't be fun.
I think she'd still be freezing, honestly.
Yeah,
like her hands would be donezo.
What's in here?
Yeah.
Ice crystals everywhere. Great.
And now Clark is like, when you asked me if I believed in life on other planets, you had no idea how ironic that question was.
What do you mean?
And Lana still is not catching. She's not catching. It's okay.
Are you telling me
baby
a riddle?
Just baby steps. Baby steps for Lana. I'm from a planet called Krypton. And she's like,
who?
Now she gets it. But she goes up to him and she's like touching his face like, but you're just like us. You're like everyone else. And so
he says, thank you. I'm so glad.
Yeah, he's very happy to hear that. It's like he shows a sign of relief, but he then picks up Lana and does not flying, right? It's not flying. We just do a big ass jump.
He jumps to another iceberg. Great. Thanks for taking me up to an even colder place.
Yeah, I hope you're colder now. She'd be freezing because they would be going fast, right?
Yeah, and again, what is he showing her?
Yo, is this more snow?
Is this more ice?
Is this more snow?
This is crazy. Look in the background. It's just, great.
That kind of looked pretty cool, though.
What is she going to do in here?
Jump. She's going to jump around. Maybe slip.
And by the way, it'd be cooler if he showed her something maybe with those crystals that he has.
Hey, Kristen, pull those spins again. Do some spins in there.
Look, Clark, it's snowing. The wind's blowing.
Yeah, you did this in China. I've seen it already.
And what I love about this scene, too, is now that they are on top of this icy mountain, Clark then says, there has been so many times I've been wanting to tell you my secret. Lana then says, what makes today any different?
Oh.
Clark replies, because I saw you hug Lex. I want you to know who I really am. And I want you to see what I can do.
That rock I was squeezing earlier was actually Clark just has this rock in his hands, and he squeezes the shit out of it in front of Lana.
It's a piece of coal.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of rock it is, but
it's coal.
It glows, and then it becomes a little diamond that he makes.
Why does it glow?
I don't know.
I thought coal needed heat.
Yeah, but pressure I think causes the heat.
So science.
Yeah, because pressure makes diamonds.
All right. Yeah, but it doesn't make a diamond like this.
Yeah, it's perfectly shaped, right? Doesn't have to carve it at all. Like, look at it.
And
Lana still doesn't not catching on by the diamond.
By the way, okay. I have to pause it real quick here. Why is he doing this?
What do you mean?
Why is he proposing?
Dude, stop, bro. He's in love with her.
What do you mean?
He has to secure it before she goes to Lex.
Okay. I'm okay with telling her the secret. I'm actually at this point, finally, if you want to get down to it, I get it. You saw them hugging, you're threatened. But that's already a huge thing that you don't know if she's going to accept. So not only are you wanting her to accept something like that of this big reveal, by the way, you killed her parents, but now you're wanting her to just say yes to a proposal. This is kind of fucked up, Clark.
It's really weird because you just dropped the two craziest bombs you could. Your relationship was failing.
It was failing.
And you decided, not only will I tell you my secret, which would make it infinitely better, if not already resolved. Like, the relationship would be fine.
And let's build our relationship now that we know that I have powers. We can then get to somewhere new.
You know what it is, dude? Because remember, we talked about the Kent family traditions. You had sex with her, you were inside her, you married that girl.
So
he lost his virginity to her, bro. To each other.
But we don't know. Maybe he did. Maybe he just put the tip in with Alicia. So maybe that counts.
No, we know for sure that it wasn't Alicia, apparently.
I said the tip, all right? Some people don't count it.
Finger stuff.
Yeah.
Hand stuff.
He would try with Alicia, or at least Cal would. I miss Cal.
I miss Cal, too. He gets mentioned. Metropolis gets name dropped about that episode.
So with this proposal, not only was I shocked about it, I then said I'm disgusted. He pulls out a wedding band and says, hey, look what else I can do. And he puts the diamond on.
Vision. So she would actually see this, right? Because normally, I don't think they're able to see his heat vision. They just see that he just stares at something and then boof, it's on fire.
Again, the reason why I'm going to allow it, Bart finally told him to practice. My assumption is after the Bart episode, he practices his abilities where, yes, he can then see if they can see it. He can make sure that they can see it.
What I was getting at was that it's really cold here, so she would definitely be able to see it, right?
Oh, so you're going with the weather environment.
Like,
I don't know.
Immediately as it's shooting out, I feel like she'd probably just see steam just shooting out of his eyes.
But if it was really that cold, she would be shivering. So is the...
What if he was just like burning her with the steam too because it was so hot?
Yeah, by the way, I don't even... It would produce
What are you doing?
Please stop.
But yeah, so... proposal. He really just got the wedding band. Whoever could have been a nipple ring for all we know.
Will you marry me? And she's just staring.
She does not look. I mean, she looks shocked, but it's like I don't even think she knows how to feel. She's just so dumbfounded.
That's really unfair. You don't even know if it would work now that she knows that you have powers. You're automatically just assuming she knows. Time to marry. I banged her. We're done. That's weird.
Yeah. I think really it's just down to the traditions, dude. I think he's a traditional guy. That was his first love. He literally made love to her, and that was losing virginity. He's attached, bro. They
were not working.
Yeah,
their relationship
what fixes it, dude.
What?
Marriage.
We're live.
Yeah. Behind the scenes.
Yeah, no hand stuff.
But yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense because, why'd she get in the car?
Why'd she get in the car? Just answer that
question. I'd do anything for you, Martha. We come to the next scene. We're done here. We are now back at the farm, and John and Martha are getting back from whatever the fuck they're doing.
And John's talking about how his joke was funny. Martha says, no, it's not. You
something. I told Lana everything.
And guess who's giddy as hell?
Martha.
Yeah,
she's so happy,
jumping up for joy.
And then Clark's like, right before I proposed to her at the fortress.
Okay, what did she say?
Martha's grinning.
Yeah.
We're really happy. My son, wow, the ball's on you, kid.
Okay.
Huh?
All right, so.
And John, of course, immediately reacts kind of annoyed.
I had to pause it only for one thing before we get to John being annoyed. So he tells Martha, though, I don't know what she said. I told her to think it over. I dropped her off and said, hey, give me an answer later.
Yeah, hey, this is a lot to simmer.
Not only was the proposal douchey, but now, I gave her the two things that are bigger than anything else on this planet. And I told her, give me an answer later. Did Lex write this proposal? I'm missing something.
Dude, obviously he saw how she hugged him, so he's like, wow, so she likes how Lex is, so I'll write it like Lex would.
I'll put it to you this way. I would have accepted the proposal if he told her the secret. She comes back to saying, like, I can accept this, and I'm happy that you told me we can work now because now we can be together. And then propose to her? Okay. You don't do it back to back. Give me an answer later.
Hey, I'm going to drop you off now. Bye.
Yeah.
See ya.
Don't worry. I'm going to run real fast to your house. Guess what else I can do?
Yeah, bye. Yeah, so John's annoyed.
Yeah. Okay, back to annoy John.
No, we're good. John's annoyed a little bit, but Clark does say, like, if I'm going to risk it all, like, it's going to be with her for everything. Martha says she's proud. John looks at her like, what the fuck do you mean proud? But then he's like, I mean, it's just like, it's big decisions, guys.
Just like with this election, you got to risk it to get it. Martha, what is with you?
Risk it. She might be, maybe she's drunk. Did they go drink?
You know what? Yes, because I was actually going to be on John's side. Like, yeah, John, this is your time. Put some sense in your son. You don't do both things. You do one thing at a time, Clark. Instead, John, guess I'm just going to have to get over. I'm no longer looking at a boy. I'm looking at a man. What? Who is this?
He's proud too.
No.
He's proud. Look at him. Look at that smile.
Yeah.
Dude. Look at that smile.
Who is this? Senator John is coming out too much.
He needs those glasses already.
Armani
Imagine
glasses.
if he had them on right now.
I'm not going to do it.
I wish. Oh,
Shout out Lexmas.
Shout out Lexmas. Lexmas John was something else.
Yeah, I don't want that.
And then Lois comes back. Okay, obviously you have some crazy shit going on. What's up? Spill it. Let's go. Does it have something to do with the tall, dark, and what'd she say? Bumbling?
Bumbly.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Like he trips over.
He's
like,
an idiot.
Bumbling. Like,
Goofy ass.
Yeah.
You like that douche?
Yeah. Yeah, that guy. I bet you propose in like a dumbass way where you show her all your powers. But no. So with this scene where I was a little confused with, she doesn't look happy. I put down this entire time. She is not going to say yes.
Honestly, she looks borderline furious.
Yes.
Like, she looks
like I just found out this guy killed my parents.
It's like, holy shit. So you dead. Henry.
Still alive.
Yeah, like,
did I see him today?
Nell left for some penis.
Yeah, hate that guy.
But no, honestly, I agree. I honestly thought she was furious. Lana goes ahead and asks, what would you do if you knew someone really well? And it turns out that there's just a whole other side to them. And like the way she says it too, like they're just a whole fucking piece of shit alien that came down and killed my parents on that damn day.
Well, that depends now, Lana. Are we dealing with arms dealer territory? What? Or are we talking the crying game? Lana says neither a murderer.
Dude, also Lois's options and what she's thinking, like, oh, we talking about guys trading guns? Or like, you mean like, what do you mean?
Lois dates weird guys.
Though, yeah, it just shows that, okay, Lois, what kind of trouble have you got?
Yeah. What are you doing? No wonder you didn't graduate high school
and college.
Yeah, no wonder you got kicked out.
Yeah.
It wasn't because of the partying. Now we know why.
But Lana does say, like, no, it's none of those. But she's like, well, I mean, I guess it just really depends. Like, does it change the way you feel about them?
Maybe.
And yeah,
I put in the notes. She's not saying yes.
She's not saying yes. Lana's out of her mind if she says yes.
Yeah.
Which she kind of is.
I have so much.
She's kind of out of her mind, dude.
This episode is so good. We got to keep going.
Okay.
I got to save it. But Lois then says,
whoa.
But you know what? I will say this, Lana. If I were to end up with someone as honorable as Clark someday.
Like, that would be great. That'd be the dream.
I would be happy.
And then Lana even kind of smiles at that, but also like, "Whoa, Lois, what do you? I know you love our boy, right?
I mean, kind of, but then it goes back to that's why she liked AC. It's like if a guy saves a person or runs into a fire, she should honestly just date firefighters.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's trying to look for besides that, because every single person she's attracted to, they're the nicest guy I've ever met. They stand up for what's right.
Right. They save the world.
You know who else saves the world? Tim.
I'm so dumb.
You walked right into that, though. You allowed me.
All right. Next scene, DP, Daily Planet. We are now telling Chloe. Also, it's just so funny to me still that Clark just barges in here all the time.
All the time. Does he have a permanent guest pad?
Look at his fucking outfit, dude. Every day he comes in here talking to Chloe and he's wearing his damn blue and red jacket.
I bet, though, Chloe says this is like her source.
Anonymous source?
Yes. I bet Chloe says...
you won't ever know his name, but that's my anonymous source.
I use him all the time. He works for me.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
Clark is, of course, just telling her the whole thing. Like, it was a matter of weeks before she broke it off. I had to do something. I told her everything.
Chloe's weirded out in the sense, it took you so long to tell me when I was trying to open all doors, and you kept it so secret. Now, all of a sudden, Lana, what's the big rush? I saw her and Lex hug.
Yeah. It really concerned me.
So I had to make a move finally.
Yo, that hug could have fucked it all up. Chloe and Clark, Chloe gets a call now, and then it's like, oh, hello? No, this isn't Mr. Fu's noodle restaurant. And Clark was about to panic because he thought it was Lana. Yeah,
Chloe says this is seriously about to change the game now that you told her.
But Lana, like, if she really does care about you, though, I think, like, you'll be fine. And...
Well, what did she say?
Sorry, he does announce that.
What did she say? She has to give me an answer back, but also there's something else.
I asked her to marry me, and now Chloe's like, she wants to cry. I think Chloe wants to cry, dude.
Okay, all right.
I think Chloe wants to cry,
She
bro.
does. She does so much, and I'm not going to take this back. However, during this moment as well, while I'm going to pause just for a brief moment, it's just to say she realizes what she has to be to him in this moment too, where she can't get too upset. Even though she is completely flustered, she is still holding it together because she knows she has to just be the best friend.
It's true. Well, she's just really consumed with her career right now.
I know. I would be career-driven too, especially when you are a decade retired at the Torch.
Stop.
And now you are first year at the DP.
You have to do it live, huh?
And now we are getting bigger and bigger. Did you notice how she's dressed? Now more people are in the office. Her desk looks like it's gotten bigger. I'm pretty sure Chloe is now running this bottom floor at this point. They are going to her. She is the one that's firing people. They just have to talk to her assistant. Chloe is the greatest.
He had to do it live, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, he had to do it live.
What are you talking about?
You've heard
this
it so
is
many
an
times.
Introduction.
You've heard it so many times in your ears, you have to see it, right?
This is just a moment that it kind of asked for, right?
Right.
Yes.
Right. So, let's proceed with the convo now.
Are you willing to risk it, Clark?
Yeah, and he says yeah. But she does. So Clark even assumes that Chloe's gonna be like, I already feel like I know what you're gonna say, like what you're thinking, like you're like I'm stupid, like this is kind of over the top. And she's like, no, actually, I was gonna say, if anyone deserves to be happy, it's you, Clark. So why not go for it?
And you wouldn't know something that is so important to you is worth the risk. Some people go a whole lifetime without taking it. So I'm actually happy that you are. And if anyone deserves it, it's you. That's what I mean by she realizes still her place because she knows she could never be with him. Mm-hmm. For him being a superpowered being at this point, it's still going to hurt her because like you said, the feelings will still be there. But with this moment, he needs this because he needs his own happiness. Mm-hmm. Because she can tell all the time whenever the man just has people die in his arms nonstop.
Mm-hmm. Clark is all dressed up because they obviously have the party to go to for the election. And Lana pulls up. And Lana's here. He's like, Clark does ask, what does he ask? How do I look?
I thought I would see you at the party. No, I thought we should talk about this without other people around. You were going to set her up at the party? Like, what is going on?
Clark's so dumb. This is what we're talking about, man. He has these moments.
What?
Dude, I don't get his mentality right now.
Yeah, no. He is not okay this episode. I don't know who this is.
I think he's just flustered with so much emotion and weed and anxiety.
There's a lot in his system.
It's a lot, like, just pure crazy endorphins going. Like, he doesn't know. I think it's a sensory overload almost.
It's got to be something, because this is a stranger. And honestly...
But what happens, Taylor? What does she say?
I can't believe it. She then says, it's a handsome that I'm going to say yes to. What?
Yes, Clark, I will marry you.
What? Why?
Iconic, right?
You said the whole time, you didn't look happy. You were doubting the relationship. Him telling you the secret, like I said, is enough for you to then question things. But then to say yes to the marriage, like you're gonna already understand his life and how he lives it. This is weird immaturity on both of their parts. However, spoiler, Clark isn't the worst one in this episode.
No, he's not.
And it's not even close.
Nope.
Let it
We were
build.
borderline breaking up. Why would we marry?
It's like you said. You know what's going to help a breakup? Marriage.
A baby, even. They'd probably be like, yeah, let's get another baby, Lana. Let's blow that one up.
But that involves sex.
Oh,
We don't do that.
we don't do that. We don't jerk off either.
Yeah. Until we're married.
Traditional. Back to
Yes.
Clark. Full circle.
It's always happening. Let's go to the party.
We go to the election party. We are at the election party.
Man of the hour, John Ken, everyone.
John! He's so cool, dude.
Thank you, everyone.
Look who likes to gloat the ring.
Dude.
I noticed this last night. Noticed this last night when I was watching. And Clark and Lana are next to each other. And John and Martha do walk up to them. And they're like, obviously about to announce what just happened. And Lana just slams that hand on Clark's chest. It's like, Mr. and Mrs. Kent, you wouldn't believe like how excited we are, just as much as you. I'm sure this is just as a surprise, you know. Like,
Has your day been busy?
Like, I don't know if you can tell what I'm trying to say to you right now. Lana, you bag of shit.
Not yet.
Yeah, better than yours, Martha.
Is it bigger?
John do that?
Did you know he could do that?
Well, John and Martha are definitely very excited.
They're happy.
They hug. Lana's like,
We don't know anybody else that would be our daughter-in-law. We knew it was going to be you from day one when you were 6.
When Clark killed your parents, we owed you that much, right?
We said we have to welcome her into
Nell,
our
stop
family.
trying to come at me. It's going to be our children that do this. John's telling Nell that.
Well, now it makes sense on Nell's side. Yeah, she's still holding on to high school. You know who else holds on to high school?
Well, she learned by...
If Coach would have put me in 4th quarter, we would have been state champs, Clark.
I
And
could
you
throw-
wouldn't have been able to break my records. Yeah, you got lucky.
And so Lois gets from the top of the balcony stairs inside and is announcing, hey, ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at your new senator.
Whoa!
Fuck you, John!
Fuck you, John! And Clark and... Yeah, because Lois says that she heard it from the news cast. She, like somebody, her inside source called and tell her.
Like a phone call.
Because after Clark and John then hug, they then see it on the TV that John has just been announced the winner. Everybody, Lois, runs through, hey, this is me. And then
She's like really happy though, because she's probably
a
thinking
campaign
like,
manager.
yo,
Whoa,
I had
yeah.
no idea what I was doing, and we fucking won an election? And it's crazy.
Not weird at all. Question. Does Lois know they're engaged?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. And she didn't really...
I bet Lois would be really shocked. She might even be bummed a bit. We have to talk about this. So John gets a phone call.
Yes.
And it just shows him picking up his phone. He just leaves. And so John's gone. Now we have Clark just like, well, John said, I'll be with you in a second. I'm taking this call. But guess who's calling Lana?
The evil man. Yes!
The evil man.
So-
Speak of the devil.
Joseph, you do not talk to this man anymore if you're Lana. We're done.
I would just
Why'd
beep.
you talk to him? No
But
reason
see, the
to.
thing is here,
What?
didn't talk to them. She confirms that. She did not talk to him.
Bud. Okay. So, all
No,
right,
let's play it.
I'm jumping in.
Come on. So Lana, so she sees the call from Lex, and now we get this shot of Lex in his mansion, and this man is pouring 2 glasses of his scotch
For himself.
Why? Why not just one?
Why don't you just keep filling the first glass?
I don't get it.
A proper man only puts the proper amount.
But then Lana comes in. She's like, hey, you okay? You sounded pretty upset in your message, and it sounded urgent. Message. So that means she did let it go, heard the message, and then came over?
What is she doing here?
What did he say in the message? Did he say, come over, I'm dying?
I immediately put in the notes. Whoa. We are now back to Lana setting breadcrumbs. She is coming in, going to now throw it in Lex's face to make him jealous.
I'll tell you exactly what she did, Taylor. She did it just 5 minutes ago. She walked in and said, hey, Lex, you said you're upset about something. What, it sounded urgent.
She kept doing it.
Like, it's crazy. What did you want to say? Reaches, like, she's like a lefty now. She doesn't even do like right hand shit anymore. Dude, Lana's the biggest bag of shit ever.
And this is what also makes her a bag of shit, and also the worst out of the relationship in this scene. He's drunk. Lex is completely shithoused right now. Very obvious.
I'm pouring 2 glasses of scotch. I'd be like, yeah, I'm getting out of here.
What did his message sound like?
That's what I'm saying. What did he say?
Get out of here.
I'm drowning in alcohol. Self-pity.
I can't believe I lost.
Wallowing in my depression.
Can you come here, please?
I'm such a sore loser.
So Lana being here should never be the case. But as Lex then hears her, I shouldn't be doing a lot of things, but who cares, right? I lost. Anyways. I lost everything now. I just can never win.
But then she goes like, Lex, I know how hard this is on you. I don't think you should take it so personally, though. It's like, it's an election. You either win or lose. Like, just once, Lana, I just wanna get out of the shadow. I just wanna fucking win. Get something of my own.
And Lana's still looking at him.
She's showing pity, dude.
Why is she here?
Dude, she's doing this to his face right now.
I don't think so. I think she is wanting him to make a move.
Really?
Yes. There is no reason for her to be here.
Then why does she react this way when he's drunk?
He was already drunk. She knew he would react. She is setting breadcrumbs, even being a fiance, because what this proves to me, by the way, too, she doesn't want Clark. She knows Lex is looking at the spaceship. She knows Lex only wants to know about the aliens and what has occurred. Lana, we're investigating this together. She knows. So now that she finds out what it is, who it is, what it's all about, I shouldn't talk to this guy anymore because he's going to still ask those questions. Instead, she doesn't want to be with Clark. And that is why I love this episode.
Now he says the craziest shit I've ever heard.
It's the
He's
best
like,
thing.
I guess you should be lucky you were never burdened with your father.
You never had a father to endure. Actually, I saw Henry yesterday. And he's still alive. It's not really that big of a burn.
That's true, but it's even a bigger burn, actually, because he is alive. And she doesn't talk to him. He doesn't talk to her.
If Lex would have grabbed his glass, saw Henry.
Sorry, I hope everyone knows. Henry Smalls. Okay?
Yeah.
Henry Smalls.
We can't be jumping.
It was a whole paternity test. He's a random Smallville dude who hooked up with his mom back in the day and ended up actually being the father, but the other dad who died was pretending to be the dad.
Some random dude? How dare you insult the guy who represents people that go against the corporations?
Right.
Except he doesn't go against his wife. Oh! All right. Going back to the scene.
Wife is the boss, dude.
You know what, Lex? How about we continue this conversation when you're not drunk? And she turns around, and here's the thing.
I guess I hurt your feelings now.
If she would have left right now, I would have excused everything. But the fact that she stops. Why would she stop, Joseph? Why? What is the point of stopping?
Look at me. I'm just pushing everyone away that I care about. And I just can't lose you too, Lana.
She just said he's drunk. She should go.
Right? Lex. And now she walks up. Hey,
Why?
Hey, stop with the liquor, all right? Look, puts her left hand on his shoulder. And she's rubbing. Yeah, she's really like, hey, you're going to feel okay. I promise, you're going to feel okay. You're going to feel okay. Hey, and he's grabbing the shower. He's like, wow, you know what? Thanks. Thanks a lot.
This?
Wait, whoa, why is it so sharp? What the fuck?
This is
And this is
weird. This is weird. This is what I mean by she's fake as fuck right now.
Yeah, I guess, it's been such a long day. It's like, haven't been able to tell anyone.
By the way, we haven't been able to tell anyone. What, we? Why would you tell Lex we? Why are you so giddy in front of Lex? You know he's drunk.
Why did you do that with your left hand? Why did we even have to touch him? Why did we leave?
By the way, I just love the whole time Alice just has it in her pocket like, I'm not hiding anything.
Yeah. But yeah, so Lex's reply is, so after all the lies he told you, you still chose to be with him, huh? Huh?
You don't understand. How many times have you come to me crying, and I've had to comfort you as some bitch boy while you complain about your boyfriend?
And then why he disappeared to Metropolis for months. Shout out Cal.
Hey, I miss him.
I miss him too. He would never let any of this shit slide.
No, not at all, because he'd be keeping an eye on her, because apparently she needs one on at her at all times, even when engaged.
I bet he'd know how to control it during sex.
Yeah, tie her up.
Cal was aggressive.
Is that like outside of the realm of Cal?
No, it's not.
No.
It's bondage.
Yeah, okay.
It's BDSM type thing, for sure.
Are you into that?
No.
Yeah, me neither. You seen like the Japanese rope thing where they just tie him and then hang him up?
Yeah, they're freaking like hanging like
this. You know what?
Like a pig?
You know what can't feel good? That.
Guys, I know y'all are lying out there. Everyone who's into that stuff, just stop lying.
It turns me on so much. How?
You're literally trying to die.
I have rope burn.
I have bruises all over my body, and they hurt really bad.
Yeah, it was great sex.
Don't touch it. I might come. And then he's like, you know now, don't you? Clark isn't hiding anything, Lex.
No, do it right. Clark isn't hiding anything.
You think she didn't do it well?
She is setting so many breadcrumbs. She is turning two people against one another right now. She says, I can't make up my mind on who to choose. Battle to the death. Who can kill who first?
Right.
That is what she is doing right now, because what occurs now, after everything I've done for you, and I thought he was actually going to throw in like the relationship stuff, like helping her out, all of that stuff. But instead, it's after everything you lied to me. Ooh, that's a different conversation now.
I don't even want to hear about Lex and getting mad about lies, bro. He's the biggest liar ever.
Not with Lana. Him and Lana don't lie to each other. It's a true...
So that's why he's so hurt. He actually chose to fully trust someone with his life and his secrets. And yet... I didn't get pussy.
Lana storms out, though. Lex is like, no, you're not leaving. She throws a glass in his face. She's like, that was water. She then runs out.
Now we got probably the most iconic scene in Smallville history here. We got Lana just speeding down the road, calling Clark. And Clark's at the party still. He's like, Lana, where you been? Where'd you go? And she's like, Lex knows, Clark.
What does he know, Joseph?
What do you mean?
What does he know, Joseph?
What does he know?
What does he know?
I would literally be like, what do you mean? Like, what does he know?
Yeah.
I don't know how he knows, but he knows. It's like, what do you mean? What?
I was hiding your secret. I didn't say anything to him, though. He just knows. So here's my thing. Lana is setting more breadcrumbs. Lana is now having Clark come and find her, where she is going to have the two men face off right now in front of her. Winner gets me. This is Tokyo Drift without the cars. I am so into this part because I can't believe how fucking evil she is. I am blown away because for me, this is how I know she doesn't love Clark.
We called it, huh?
She doesn't love him. She needs one of them to get out of her life so then she can have the other. But she does not fully want Clark at all.
Yeah.
Unless, is she trying to reveal Clark's secret to Lex right now?
I think, honestly, she's so tempted to get with Lex, and at this point, it's gone too far.
Yep.
I need to find a way to get Lex killed. So I'm going to speed really fast down this road, so hopefully he gets into a car accident and Clark maybe kills him.
Yes.
Or watches him die.
Or maybe Lex knows his weakness. Let's find out.
But yeah, so Clark assumes it's his secret. And he's like, but he did something. He got really angry, and he's like, I'm on Route 40 right before Low Bridge. And he's like, oh, wait, I think he's chasing me down the road right now. She just told you where she's at, right? And you're still listening to the convo, even though we know she is panicking.
And she
She's
said
angry.
Route 40.
She just said, someone is chasing me. Oh, it's Lex. He still proceeds to hear on the phone call, we're not speeding already. But look, oh, shit. Lana gets hit.
David Bertier from Remember the Titans scene happens right now, where it's Lana getting hit by a school bus as she's waving to Lex as they're going by. She's then is hit. Boom. Car then just flips multiple times.
It looks destroyed. Like, the car is donezo. But this is one of the greatest parts, is that Clark heard something on the phone, but he immediately speeds over there in front of Lex. Doesn't give a shit. Like, just speeds in there. And Lex is obviously distraught from the death of Lana, but also now here.
Lana! No! John and Martha pull up in their truck. That's very important. John and Martha pull up in the truck.
No, it's just John.
No, it's Martha.
No, it's just John, I promise.
Give me the remote.
It's on you. You have it.
No, I need the other shot. Clark then
God, I
shows
love that
up.
moment when Clark speeds in, man. That shit is so iconic. I remember when I first saw it, I was like, dude, he just did that in front of Lex. Lana looks terrible.
Man, for some reason, I thought John was
No,
with
because
Martha.
I promise you, I remembered that because it made sense for later.
Okay, that's why I was confused for later. Now it does make sense.
It does make sense.
That's why I was lost. Interesting.
John pulls up right after Clark, and that already questioned me, like, what the fuck? Because the last time we saw John, he had that phone call. He left. And then he was on the road, coincidentally, like, nearby.
Gonna go celebrate with the strippers. Got to do it like Jack does it.
Jack hit him up.
Jack was on the phone.
John, good fucking job, man. I got a place at the...
Hey, I got the booth, John.
Yeah, I got the Wingate booth.
The booth has your name on it.
Wingate.
It says Senator John on the seat.
It's your booth now, buddy.
You can see the stripper's ass print in that seat.
It's a scratch and sniff booth.
Just like that photo.
That's just like that photo. But yeah, Lana's dead.
Whose fault was Lana dying? It was Lex.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
If
Lex's
he
fault.
did not chase her,
Yeah, they would have never happened. So if
she was doing so many things wrong. Speeding, on the phone, panicking, Lex.
yeah,
I would have turned around and probably punched a hole in his chest.
dude, no, yeah, I'm breaking your neck, so it looks like that you got in a car accident too.
He just throws him at the car.
Yeah, no,
Bends it up a bit.
Immediately once I see your body running over, snap, we're done. Because you just killed the love of my life. That's immediately what I think about if I am Clark. However, Clark is high. So who does Clark think it is? Let's go to the next scene, Joseph. Fuck you, Jarrell! What?
Jarrell, you piece of shit!
Why did you do this to me? What?
Jarrell's like, dude, I told you something was gonna happen, man.
If I had told you the truth, that shouldn't be here. Okay, I immediately put down in the notes, Jarrell's lying. Jarrell did not kill Lana. Lex did. Why would Jarrell would not kill someone that way?
That's true.
You're not gonna
he would
have-
just take it.
If I'm gonna kill her, Clark, I can just kill her. I'm not gonna involve a car accident. I'll do some type of disease.
Yeah, just in your sleep.
Yeah, I've already done John Hart problems. Mm-hmm. Why would I need a bus to hit her? Because it's not my fault. It's Lex's fault, idiot. But nope, Clark's still screaming.
Yeah, he's high as shit. He's very angry. He just blames Jarrell because apparently Jarrell, you know. But yeah, also, maybe if he just didn't propose, things could have played out differently too.
Oh, no, that's not true.
You don't think so?
No,
if he did not propose and just told the secret, do you think things would have played out still like this?
Yep. It proves it. it proves it in the next thing.
That's true. Okay,
Yeah.
you're right.
And it's only because, and that's what I mean. No matter what scenario it is, Lana chooses Lex.
We have to change this. It's like, we're not gods, man. It's like, this is not her destiny, and you know that. How do you know that? How do you know that, Clark? What is her destiny? There has to be a way to fix this. Jor-El says there is one trial you have yet to experience.
Have
What?
you ever heard of the dagger of time and the sand of time that you inserted? What I want you to do is to press the heel of the dagger, and it will reverse time.
3 ones should do it.
Have you seen Prince of Persia?
It's a great game.
Fantastic game. Movie. I love me some Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal's a Persian, huh?
Regardless if it's racist or not, I love me some Jake, so I'm going to stand behind it. But in the end, that's what he tells him. I got the sands of time for you, Clark.
No, he's got the little, it's how I've been getting to all my classes.
3 turns should do the trick.
3 turns should do it.
I will say, though, Jor-El didn't kill her. He just set this up. He's like, so you really think I killed her? All right, fine. I'll just keep doing this. Hey, there's one more trial you need to complete.
What trial is that, though?
You know why? Because we're going to get to it.
But yeah, he says there's this one crystal you can use, but just know the universe will always find a balance, Kal-El. You cannot change fate like this. Things are meant to happen, they're meant to happen. Now, he grabs the crystal. We're now back. It's Groundhog Day, baby. We're repeating the same day. We're at the beginning. We're at the farm. We're in the barn. We're holding the rock. Clark is like, holy shit, I'm back.
So this is second half.
Second half.
Hard
We
liquor.
took a break.
Hard liquor now.
Yeah, you got to show him, dude. Prove it.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm allowed one a day.
One a day to keep the pain away.
Yeah, when you have a kid.
You know, it's crazy. Babies fix marriages, right?
No, but marriages help a failing relationship where the girl is involved with the bald-headed man who
That's
then
right.
kills her, where I then just blame my father. My father said I have the sands of time, and now I just tricked
I love
you.
that you keep calling him the bald-headed man. Like,
What?
the Smallville's bald-headed man.
He made the joke last time, so I'm just...
That's true.
Yeah,
He's insecure about it.
I'm like kind of throwing shots at him because he also lost to John in the race, dude. Let's go. After that recap, I don't even know why I did a recap. Oh, well. But after the recap, we have James Blunt.
Yeah,
Oh, beautiful.
Again, we have James Blunt again.
That
We're
means
back
he
in the
was
barn.
cranking it, though.
Yeah.
That it was obviously on the stereo. Why would it be playing again otherwise?
Interesting.
It's the only way.
Dude, Greg Beeman, man.
How
he really put this song on the map.
Why do I keep saying James Blunt? It's Greg.
It's Greg.
It's Greg.
It's Greg's song.
He is a mastermind.
He read it in some outlandish English magazine. He's like, wow, I'm gonna put this on the map.
I'm gonna make you a star.
Superstar. But yeah, so Lana is now at the barn. Clark is now just shocked of obviously the repeat of the day, but he's now seeing Lana. He's like, oh my God, I'm so glad you're here. And he embraces her like as if, yeah, he just saw her die. So he's like,
Hey, so I'm pausing it
all right.
just to say, if you're Clark, you now realize though you can't be with her. You've come to that realization because you said it was because I told her my secret. That is why she died.
This is not her destiny.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell her. I can redo it.
He's selfish, dude. It's not her destiny. Her destiny is to be with me.
Exactly. So I thought Clark should have taken out of that. Lana means you and him can't be together. Clark then here says, you know what? I can still lie to her. So as Lana shows up, like you said, I have to pause it again real quick. Clark sniffs her hair. Joseph talks so much shit about Clark smelling Martha's hair, about that not being sexy during transference.
That was you. You
I
liked it.
I
You
liked it. Yeah, I thought you
Yeah,
did.
but it wasn't Clark. It was
No, no,
Lionel.
no. This
Lionel
proves-
was in Clark's body,
This
bro.
proves it was Clark. Clark was still a little bit in there. Because that's why Tell me he doesn't sniff it the same way. Tell me.
He doesn't.
Why does
He
sniff it?
doesn't.
Why does he sniff
He
it?
doesn't.
Why does he sniff it?
Because he's been inside her. He wants to smell the outside right now. I miss it so much. He's like shaking.
And she says, yeah, of course.
I'm here, Clark. Yeah, of course I'm here.
Yeah,
Like,
what's
you literally
going on?
told me to come over.
And Clark is like, okay, all right, lie. She says, yeah, the mystery date, it's not going to help our relationship, like I said. So, where are you taking me now?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. So,
We could spend the day together.
yeah.
Got half of it.
Yeah, so Lana's like, okay, yeah, I figured that much, but you literally said this is going to be the day that I'll never forget, so that's why I'm pretty curious. Right, I did say
Why
that.
are you asking so many questions?
I did. Yo, stop asking questions, bitch. What the fuck, dude? Like, okay, so if you went back in time and he was freshly, like, stoned at this point, would he be immediately high again?
Yes. That's
Is he, like, going back in his body in that point in time?
You're exactly correct. That's immediately left.
Oh, I'd be
He's
out
been
of
high this whole time.
I'd be so blitzed right now. I'd be like, dude, repeat of the day. This is all crazy right now.
Oh, I didn't want to get high right now. This wasn't what I wanted. I was sad because of my Lana. Now I'm back. I'm out of it. Oh, no. But as the scene continues, all right, day you can never forget. You ever been on a drive to the lake? And Lana's like, this is garbage.
She is already upset. This cold snap, maybe they probably had the bridges already iced over. You know what? We'll just stay here in the barn where it's smelly.
Okay, I felt bad.
Dude, I feel bad.
This is awful.
She's like, okay, don't you know that I know when you're lying?
She's crying.
Yeah, like, this is bad. And he's like, oh, shit. He's like, just say something, anything, like...
He should know that he has to now end it. It wasn't a big deal. That message meant nothing. Trust me.
Sucked! Yeah, it's like, I was lying.
Clark, the line goes both ways. What? But yeah, Lana, I don't. Unless it's the truth. He is the worst liar. Why couldn't you just think of something else? Okay, so here's why I said at the very beginning, though, a little foreshadowing, a little come to circle from Taylor. What I mentioned at the beginning of she thought it was sex. If he has sex with her right now, she forgives him. And they're back on track.
I think so.
Yep. He has to do something right here. And I'm not even going to get perverted. Go 2 episodes back if you want that stuff. But this part, if he would have, yes, because she would have thought that now this is a day I won't forget.
He would need to pick her up, speed run her around the barn a little bit, like, look what I can do, and then he pulls down his pants.
Why doesn't he not speed run and just run normal and hold her that way?
Why doesn't he do the jumper move, like, hey, I got something to tell you?
What? No. We're not going to compare Jumper. All right? Don't compare that masterpiece right now.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, we rewatched it. Megan said yes to it. Another situation where the girl has sex with the guy because he took her to Rome. She knew him for 5 minutes beforehand. Met her at a bar. Hey, Millie.
Hey, remember me?
Missed you.
Go to Rome?
Yeah, I was thinking about going there the other day. I do business.
Yeah, math.
Yeah, what basic? No.
Banking.
Weren't you tutored in math? No, I wasn't. She really wanted to go to this place. Hey, Millie, I found the gates open.
You telling me you wouldn't do that?
No, I actually would not do what he does. He does a lot of bad things.
I'll do it.
And he's a terrible actor in that movie.
Oh, he's really bad.
Why did they...
And it's weird. I feel like
what did they tell him to act like?
Cool.
Yeah.
A cool idiot who just happens to have one of the greatest powers of all time.
Sorry. Jumper.
We love Jumper.
Off base here.
We love Jumper.
You're a fool?
So, Lana's like, Clark, as much as I love you, I can't do this anymore. No, Lana, you don't understand, I swear. Like, what? What don't I understand? What are you talking about? Just tell me. What could be worse than losing the person you love?
Being with that person, engaged, and then she dies.
Nothing.
That's worse, Lana.
Clark says nothing is worse than that.
Okay, cool. So you understand then it's over. You guys can't do this.
Have sex with her.
It makes sense that he doesn't want to even try that. He doesn't want to try anything. Instead, Lana says, you know what? I need a break. You need a break from me?
From us?
What do you mean? Why are you questioning
He's
this, right?
high.
Why are you even thinking, What is she doing? I thought we were going to go for a drive.
Let me tell you the best route you could have taken. Literally repeat almost every step. Maybe just not marriage. You don't have to do that part. But tell her, don't talk to Lex today.
No, stop it. Velma comes up with that idea later. So, yes. From me? No, from us, idiot. And then she turns around and leaves.
Yeah, and now she's sweating because she's in her tundra outfit.
Yeah. What? He couldn't think of anything else?
He just stands there looking like a fucking loser. Look at him. He
Why?
looks like an idiot.
Why doesn't he, like, just speed, like, run?
Go catch her. Like, this is it. And
Well,
then
why doesn't he speed up in a way of it's kind of normal, kind of not, and start allowing her to question, be like, I'll give you a little bit each time.
yeah.
If you want to know my secret, let me go at my own pace.
Yeah.
He puts the tip in metaphorically with the powers.
Ah.
Full circle. See, I'm a lot of full circles live.
We love
Live
circles.
shows, they give them to me.
Going live. Now we go back to the DP and we're repeating our day. Like I said, we are.
Why are
telling-
you here, Clark?
Yeah, we're telling the secret to Chloe. Yeah, I lived this day before. What'd you do? Right, you spin the Earth backwards on its axis.
Yeah, that's why I had a point to it. Yes.
When did that happen? What Superman movie?
Superman movie. One.
Was it one?
I think it was one. Pretty sure where it was him having to spin the Earth in order to bring back Lois.
I think.
So, yes. Clark says, let me prove it to you, Chloe. Chloe says, what are you talking about? You know what? See these flowers? Yeah, they're going to this woman right here. Margaret? No, she's gross. No one likes her.
That's basically what
And then the flowers
she's like,
are
oh my God, she had a date and I didn't.
And now Margaret's jumping up for joy. She was the one that was happy. And yeah, you know what else, Chloe? Someone's getting fired. And
Boom.
that guy once again comes out. You can't fire me. I quit.
Yeah,
Runs
phone
out.
rings.
Chloe then, still in disbelief. Phone rings. Clark says, that's wrong number.
Chinese takeout.
Foo Noodles
Also,
calling.
Chloe's response is so stupid. Hello? No, I'm sorry. We're all out of egg rolls. Why wouldn't you say it's not fucking restaurant?
Because maybe she wanted them to call.
Also, it was the Superman movie. It was 1978.
I was right.
1978.
Usually I'm off on things.
Yeah, 1978. But yeah, all right, McFly. What did you do?
I love it so much, though, because Chloe's like, damn it, you got me. Come on, Clark.
You really spent time back, huh?
Wall of weird stuff, I'm in now.
And it's like, so what happened? And he's like, Jarrell, he turned it back to let me try something. And he's like, first time around, I told Lana the truth about me.
What?
And then I asked her to marry me. And then Chloe's like, whoa, what was my reaction?
What did she say? Yes. Oh my God. What was my reaction? Kind of like what it is now.
Kinda? I
Yeah.
mean, she doesn't look like she's about to cry. But, yeah, so...
I know. She wasn't like, she was much more red.
yeah,
And at
much
first-
more. But then after,
There was an accident.
on the 40 and Jeff Loeb, or Love Bridge, whatever,
I didn't get there in time.
he figured out my secret. I don't know, but well, Clark, we can just warn her about Lex. Yeah, but
See, and what Chloe even said,
We
that
can-
doesn't matter. You could still tell her your secret.
yeah, you could still tell her.
You're okay.
Just warn her about Lex. Like, just say, don't talk to him for a little bit. Maybe not just today. But then Clark's like, Chloe, you don't understand. She knew for less than like a day, and it's just inevitable. There's no way around it.
Question. If he, okay, so, hey, Lana, I'm an alien. Will you marry me? Stay away from Lex. Would she stay away from Lex?
That is my concern,
I don't think she would.
because I was thinking that.
I don't think she would.
And I
Even if he
don't
told her.
like the fact that it is a possibility.
She would go to his house. Why does Clark say I have to stay away from you?
She'd come in and be
Because
like,
I'm bad, Lana.
she'd come in and be like, we need to end this partnership. And he'd be like, why? Can't say. But it's because of this.
But I don't know if I want it.
But you could say something, maybe change my mind.
So here's the other side of this. Let's go off of your original theory that you have come up with. Do you think that Lana was questioning it? Because she was questioning the engagement. Only
Yeah.
because she says, do I want a farmer's life or could I marry Lex and get the rich life? She was maybe debating and maybe she finally decided, I don't want the farm. I want the mansion.
Look, man, I'm still behind the whole thing of Lana being a homeless person. She is looking for a home and
Yeah.
looking for money and a plate of food.
Yeah, if she wasn't in college, where would she be?
She never went to college, Taylor. That was all a hoax. We never saw one lick of a classroom.
By the way, where's school?
So, yeah, Clark is just like, yeah, she knew for less than a day. You don't understand, Chloe. Like, there's always going to be someone trying to find out about me. No, it's just Lex.
As long as they're together, it's just going to be like watching a movie. Don't worry, Clark. This time it won't happen like that. I'm going to watch her.
I'll make sure she doesn't get anywhere near that road, dude. The road is not the problem.
Why is the road the problem?
Take her away from the situation of Lex.
Why don't you just tell her, hey, if Lex calls, don't go there. You're not going to want to go tonight. He is not in the right mind.
I would literally just say, hey, if we hear from Lex, I would just say, just avoid that. Avoid that call, message, whatever.
Chloe says, don't worry, I'm going to not let her out of my sights. I'm going to take her to this function where your family's at because you two are fighting and it's going to get awkward. So let's go to the talent.
This is the worst plan.
Why don't you go
This
see
is going down as one of the worst plans.
Why don't you go take her to a movie?
We don't do
Look,
that.
I just solved the
We
problem.
don't do that,
I
bro.
solved it in 30 seconds.
Yeah, no, that'll be a day she'll never forget. That'll be a day she'll never
Well,
forget.
no. Clark
You want to
and
go
Har-
see Human Centipede 2?
No, Chloe, take her to go see the movie while he's at this function. Hey, I know you and Clark are fighting because they're on a break, so let's just go see a movie.
The thing is, though, I don't think they could get away with doing anything else but going to the election party because it's the Kent election party.
So what?
It's Chloe and Lana. They're very important. in the
Lana
family.
and Clark are fighting. Have Clark explain it to his parents.
Tell Lana call Nell.
What is Nell going to
I told you you should have moved with me.
become?
Told you.
Become John's secretary.
But what is crazy is that we're at the election party. But yeah, it's the worst plan. It's going down as one of the worst plans this season for our awards.
Agree, nominee.
But yeah. So Clark's like, everything all right, Clark? Everything's great. It's all good. Giving hugs to mom and dad. Good luck tonight, Dad. And Clark is now looking at, what is it? It's Chloe and Lana, right?
Yeah, well, he checks his watch in order to make sure, where's that bitch?
Hey, you made it!
And now Chloe then arrives with Lana, and then she... So, I don't want to be around
This is the
him.
worst plan because look what happens as soon as Chloe gets here. Lana separates. We lost Lana.
Chloe's like, everything's going great.
Yeah, everything's good. She's here.
I brought her.
Wait, where is she? And now already the election is announced. John won on the TV. Clark immediately notices, wait, something's wrong.
Something's not right at all.
Something's
As he's
off.
clapping, he says...
realizes Lois. Lois was the one that announced it first.
And what do we say at the beginning?
At the beginning, Lois almost fell getting that food, whatever she was trying to get.
The ho-ohs.
The ding-dongs. And Lana saved her from falling. So that means Lana wasn't the one to go to the Talon and save Lois from falling. So Lois banged her head again like she did in Aqua.
And she's
trying to do a backflip off the stool.
And she's been passed out for 12 hours now, so she's dead. So Lois, they killed Lois.
She's bleeding from the head.
She's dead because Lana went to her in the morning. Lana went to her.
We're in the evening party.
Yeah, Lana saw her when she was setting up for that party.
She's been at least down there for 8 hours.
But who set up for the party then?
Oh, apparently it was the crew, so maybe it was a shitty setup.
So, but all those supplies were inside of the
And
apartment.
no one, the campaign manager, no one checked on Lois. No one checked on Lois.
That's a little weird.
Campaign manager, it was all set up.
I thought, okay, if you want my odds, I thought a villain was going to be introduced in this episode.
Yeah, because when he's...
It's like, is this a freak of the week all of a sudden?
I honestly forgot about like the whole stool thing because when Lois was missing,
did too.
I was like, wait, why is Lois missing? Wait, am I missing something? Who is the villain? Is Lana go do this?
Is it the toaster?
Lana's dipped from Chloe and all of a sudden Lois is gone? What the fuck?
So Lana was looking for information and had a secret compartment inside of the apartment. Lois tried to stop her and Lana beat her.
I'm mad. Clark sucks! But yeah, so Clark saves Lois. She's about to get electrocuted because there's a flood going on. The water was running.
It just now overfilled the sink after 12 hours of being on.
It's great.
It's great.
It's great. Yeah. Well, things are adding up.
Yes.
But Power goes out in the place because
Party's over.
The electrical surge. Party's over. And then John, we see the phone call now. We see the phone call that he got. Senator. And there are just a few things I'd like to discuss since now that we've won. And John's like, God damn it.
He had sex with Martha and is controlling John being a senator? What do we call that? Cuck.
It's absolutely shameful.
It's very shameful.
Not my John.
You know what? Not my John either. The one that everybody still says, Taylor, take it easy on Nicole. And people still then try to say that John is the greatest. You know what? John hasn't shown me. Let's hold on to that, though. Let's keep going.
We're at the mansion now.
Guess who's still pouring 2 glasses? This time he has 3.
Yeah, Lex is pouring up his scotch. Guess who shows up still? Lana.
No matter what.
Same time, no matter what, she was going to show up. Hey, Lex, you okay? You sounded pretty upset in your message. So that means you still called her, of course. So I probably shouldn't have called, but hey, I do things anyways all the time. Who cares? Whatever. But,
he's still drunk.
You know what? Maybe you should just get back to the party. Oh, but what did she say this time? Honestly, I needed a breath of fresh air.
This is one of my favorite parts.
And Lex is like, he smiles. Lex is kind of like, when she says I needed a breath, I'm looking for a reason to get some fresh air. And Lex is like, oh.
No, he's like, wait, what's going on? Clark and I had a fight.
Our last fight.
Lex then does this. Come on, get sober. Let's do this. She's here.
Dude. Hell yeah.
All right. Get it together. Come on.
And all he says is,
fuck that election.
This loss doesn't matter. Charge it to the game, you know what I'm saying? We're up now. I thought I was broke, but we up.
No more daddy beat me. No more I'm upset because I need someone to respect me. Did you just say you're single?
Wait, Missy. Did I just hear what I thought I heard? Last, huh?
That's all.
That's all he says. Last, huh? Well, it's like, yeah, I kept wanting to wait for the armor to crack, Lex, but I thought, I thought if I was patient enough, he would finally let me in. But I guess people have armor for a reason.
Not me, Lana. I don't have armor on.
I'm vulnerable as shit right now. I'm drunk as shit after a big L.
Yeah, by the way, he's like,
he's like breathing through his mouth the whole time.
I hate to say this,
but Clark has always been a piece of shit, honestly.
But I told you so.
It's possible Clark will never gonna trust you, just like he never trusts me.
I don't understand. Your breath smells like shit.
Why would you lie to someone you love?
I wouldn't.
I don't know. I've never done that. I've never done that, Lana. I've never done that to you.
Remember, I don't have armor.
Yeah, and he touched. Oh, it's so uncomfortable.
Yes, this is what I want.
It's so uncomfortable.
He touches the shoulder and he's like, "Remember when you were 10?"
and you walked in on me. Your aunt. And now he's caressing her ear. And what the?
Do it, Lex. Put the hair behind the ear.
He puts the hair behind the ear, and she's letting it happen, and she lets the kiss happen.
Yes.
But then she pushes off, and he's like, "I'm sorry."
Only after she got a taste.
But then she's like, It's okay. I'm gonna go. I am too riled up.
I'm so sorry, Lana. No, I'm gonna come after you. I know you want me. Also, Lex really shouldn't have gone after her in this situation.
He shouldn't have.
And him throwing the glass and breaking it, he should actually be happy. Like you said, she allowed the kiss to happen.
He was the air behind the ear.
He was the drunk one. I can play it off in the morning. Yeah, that kiss. That was so stupid of me. You want to do it again? I don't remember. But he could have played it off instead. Let me turn psycho. Because as Lana now driving down Route 40, Lex is now coming in. Lana!
Well, he's calling her now.
First, as he's behind.
But now we're still on the same road. And Lex is right behind her.
Honking. Yeah! I know you love that kiss.
worst fucking plan. And it's from Chloe. It's terrible.
How long has Lana been gone?
Dude, they walked in. She had to have immediately left as soon as she saw Clark.
And
She's like, yeah, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
if Lana is gone, Clark should have realized that by now. And the photo op can't happen because the lights are out.
And if you're gone at that point, wouldn't you go monitor the road?
Because you know that's where she's going to be.
Wouldn't you go monitor the road?
That's all you would have to do. Why doesn't Clark think of these things?
He doesn't think he's high.
He just made that... Exactly. He made this episode so complicated for himself. I don't think he's sober one part.
I wouldn't buy it.
Not even the funeral. Spoiler.
I don't know. Tough one. We'll debate on that.
Tough call.
Tough call. Clark doesn't look as sad as he should be.
Why is he holding it together? No. His eyes are red. He's okay.
I don't think that's from... Well,
Have you been standing next to him? He smells
yeah.
like smoke.
It reeks. Like a skunk.
Like a herb.
Herb.
Is that what they're growing on that Kent farm? I saw Martha with a bag of produce the other day. Thought that's what they were growing.
Proper produce.
Yeah, exactly. Just tomatoes and celery.
Now we have the paramedics wheeling Lois out.
She
and Lois
would be dead. She would be dead. Why is she happy? This is like, I was so confused. What?
Lois is so embarrassed too. And then Chloe's like, Clark, I've looked everywhere. I cannot find Lana. Dude, one job. One job.
They found Lois at 11 p.m.
That is definitely more than 12 hours.
She was passed out for that long. That... Not one person.
Hey, 100th episode, we do it big.
That's the only...
Big numbers, big numbers.
It's pretty crazy to me.
And Lana's like, Lex, is that you?
So as they are now...
Listen, Lana. He's all talking normal voice to you like she can hear him.
And now they're redoing the Remember the Titans scene because we have to see it twice to remember Bertier forever and always. Just remember.
You know, if Clark had just repeated everything he did the first time.
What are you talking about?
And still stopped the bus like he just did so that Lana wouldn't get crashed into.
Hey, why did you wait till last second? All right, now! Why didn't he go sooner?
Yeah. And
You
now,
didn't see Lana for how long? Do you have x-ray vision?
and now Clark is in the bushes overlooking how Lex is still there with her. It's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean what happened back there. I was just coming to apologize. Like, Lex, it's fine. Let's just forget it ever happened. We're good, all right?
Here is the weirdest scene on planet Earth.
And then now Lex, as he has his arm on Lana,
John
rolls
drives
by.
Whore.
Yeah, what was that?
That was the weirdest look I've ever seen. Like, he was so disgusted.
But this also explains why he showed up right after Clark in the first day that the crash happened. Because he was on his way to go see Lionel.
He could have, like, stopped this a lot sooner.
No.
He could have, like, really kept track of it.
You know what he could have done? He could have went to that bus wherever it was from and just flattened the tire real quick.
And if John left too, that means that John was planning on this, and Clark should have known that he could have bailed a lot sooner when John said, hey, I'm leaving. Mm-hmm. So wouldn't technically John have left before Clark?
Yeah.
If he was John. So John left before Clark, and the event was for John.
Yep.
So Clark was there for John.
Lost John.
And
Lana.
And Lana, the person he was supposed to be looking for the whole time. How did he lose both?
Hi.
And
he got concerned about Lois because he truly loves her. But yeah, now John
crumbles up the
punches
photo.
the shit out of him.
Won't let you destroy my family, punches him, throws Lionel across the table. I'm so turned on. John then immediately walks around. I cannot stand you.
Yeah, we can withstand anything you throw at us because we have each other. That's what will always separate us from you, the Luthers. Family.
Me, corazón.
Now, why don't you get off my property? John is trying to catch his breath. And what are you assuming here? Stroke? Heart attack? Man looks like he's about to pass out.
This is where I immediately put in the notes, oh my God, Jor-El did lie to Clark. And in fact, Jor-El killed John the whole time.
He killed him the whole time.
Because in the first half, we did not see what happened to John. But obviously, we can assume that John would have had a heart attack.
He would have went to the farm still.
Yeah, no matter what, that event would have taken place. So what I believe that Jor-El did was he waited for a moment where somebody close to Clark was hurt. Where then, if Clark was so desperate enough, Jor-El would then kill the person he always wanted, John. Because remember, always had it against him. He calls you daddy, not me. Fuck you. So with that occurring, Jor-El was always going to take that man. And what I love about it is that it makes Jor-El so evil that he truly, no matter what, made Clark lose. Whose car's that?
Martha and Clark pull up to the farm, and John's there. And they're like, oh, Dad, what? You okay?
This is sad.
This is really sad.
Yeah, I don't like
this.
this.
Is why, I'm telling you, it's the most iconic episode, because when this all happened, Jonathan just, he gets down on his knee, stumbles, and they pick him up. They're like, oh, shit, Dad, come sit down. Sit down. And this is so sweet, because he literally takes his time here to look them both in his eyes, smiles, and then it succumbs.
And both of them are freaking out. They are still screaming no.
He passes out, or he dies.
If I'm Clark, I'm immediately running and going to go cuss out Jor-El. Because obviously, this is what Jor-El wanted. Jor-El was the mastermind behind this. He pulled a Green Goblin. Sorry to compare Marvel. But he pulled it. You going to save the school bus of children or the woman you love, Gwen Stacy? Which one are you going to choose? And guess what? No matter what, you were going to lose something in the end.
And then now we get a depressing, very saddening funeral scene.
I guess we fast forward a week later?
Yeah, I would say so. And we're at the Kent house. And
here's the necklace scene of Martha not being able to put it on herself.
She's struggling, looking at a picture of John. And yeah, she's not holding it together well. This is reckoning. This is reckoning, man. The day of reckoning.
I can't believe John's dead. I can't believe we just kind of sped that up a little bit.
I was waiting for this moment because,
that was crazy.
I knew it was coming this season. I knew this was the season.
That was nuts to me. I thought that you would at least wait an episode, or it could have been a season finale. So that's why I was so surprised that we're just sped up time saying, hey, guess what? John's gone.
Yep. John's gone, and Clark, of course, is blaming himself. Yes, because you should. Either way, it's all your fault.
Well, not being able to see the bigger picture, yeah, it's kind of Clark's fault. You have picked up nobody's tricks. It's like you don't even pay attention.
He doesn't.
He doesn't at all.
And he even tells Martha, it's like, I went back to save Lana, and now Dad's gone. But of course, he's not realizing, I mean, he's probably going to die. No matter what. The trial is, I'm telling you, Jor-El is telling him, like, you need to get out of this shell. Like,
Joseph, there was no trial. Use this crystal because you'll never be able to use it again. That's what the trial was.
Told him,
I'm going
you
to
need to get away from your daddy. Get at the damn house and do something.
Yeah.
You have fucking strength.
You didn't realize that I killed John. Or, guess what? I'm going to kill him now. He's mine. Yeah. Clark didn't... He should be going to Jor-El and saying, this is your fault. By the way, if Clark really loved his dad, he would have known this, and he would have destroyed the fortress.
Martha does comfort him, though.
Yes.
It's like, look, Clark, a heart beats so many times in this life. Like, your father used his more than anyone I know, and it's inevitable that he had his problems. And even Martha, when she was hysterically crying when he passed out, she even mentions that, no, not yet, because she knew that it was probably going to be soon. Like, he was one stressed out moment away. Look, you know what's right and wrong, Clark, so whether your father's here with us or not, you're going to make him proud. You're going to be following that.
Really? Think so? You're a man he's proud of. Actually, John would be proud of Clark. I will say that. Maybe not with relationships and the women he chooses, unless, actually, with Clark ending up with Lois, spoiler, I know. But with that happening, John would be proud.
John actually would probably prefer Lois.
He would
if he actually
Lois.
Had him on a platter here. He's
I
like,
agree.
which one for my son? Lois. She won me a campaign.
But yes, now Martha comforts Clark, and Clark then
also,
holds
what's
her
up
hand.
with her wedding band? Why didn't she have a ring?
John can't afford it.
Does that mean she gave him?
No, with John, that's a family ring. That's probably like the 1800s right there. So they're holding the pearls that...
You know what's crazy? It's like, can I help you with this? Because who helped her with her pearls last time? It seems like that he does it for her. John helped her with her necklace at the election.
Thomas Wayne helped Martha Wayne at the play. Martha.
Oh, my God. Why did you say that name?
Same pearls? What? Did she go in the witness protection program after getting shot?
Holy shit. Martha Wayne is Martha Kent?
Nobody would ever come up with that theory. Who would even think of such a crazy idea?
Snyder.
Yeah, it's awful. I love you too, baby. They hug. It's
we love
a very
you, Zach.
sad moment.
We do love the Snyders.
What do you mean we love you, Zach? Was he a fan of the show?
Yeah, he listens to it. He's a fan of Smallville. He's a fan of this.
Yeah, he doesn't comment to me.
He'll come at us, dude. He'll see our beautiful faces.
When?
James Gunn will put us on.
Let's watch some snowy scenes of cows.
Snowy scenes of Cal.
It's very
and
touching.
We go to the funeral, and we
find out John wasn't popular.
Well,
There's like 10 people there, Joseph.
These are like loved ones, though.
2 of them really shouldn't be there.
Lex is in the back like a weirdo.
Creeping behind something.
People were already leaving. Doesn't look like the ceremony's done.
Nope, it's not.
This is looking bad. But anyways, no, honestly, very sad scene. We have this slowing of the coffin being put down into the ground, and someone comes to reach for Clark's hand, and it's, of course, Lana.
Hey, Joseph.
Hey,
Joseph.
What's up, man?
What's
up, man?
Even if my father passes, and by the way, just to let you know, Lana has killed now 2 dads with 2 boyfriends she has been with. So even with me as Clark.
Shout out Winnie.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Who's keeping track, right? But if I'm Clark, the girl that I say I love, that I still want to be with me, because I don't listen to Jarrell properly and I'm high right now, is coming up and holding my hand in order to comfort me. I'm probably going to grab her hand back. And instead, it's too subtle where she stares at him, wanting just him to look at her to give some reassurance. We have seen Lana will stay with you if your dad dies, even if you do bad things. So Clark is still here. His dad died, so now he can get that. I don't want to say sympathy because that just makes John seem small. And I don't want to give that because he finally whooped Lionel's ass. But I do want to say it's, I don't know, the comfort. But Clark doesn't want it. Instead, I'm too sad right now.
It also could be high, too. Yeah, that's who he wants. That's who he's looking at. Chloe and Lois.
Is he even?
And he's like looking at the hand like, what the fuck are you grabbing my hand for? So yeah, Lois and Chloe feel bad, of course. They look back at Clark one last time and they leave because everyone's leaving. Service is over. And so Lana eventually does let go, leaves. And
he's not looking at her.
That's the end. As I said, Lex is in the back looking. I don't know what he's thinking here.
Are they holding hands?
Yeah, he's like, damn it.
And Lionel doesn't even wait for the body to be cold. Comes up behind Martha and says, I'll see you tonight.
He comes up behind her weird. Why is Lionel there?
He walks away like.
That's when he sniffed her hair.
Yeah. Looks like you're a widow. I'm a widow.
Unbelievable.
We can be 2 spiders together.
Unbelievable. Yeah, and Martha, she then leaves, and Clark's looking away at Lana.
Why does Martha leave him? See you later, Clark.
All right, well, we're going to go back to our depressing-ass house.
I'm going to go see Lionel. He has a ride for me.
You said he had more money. I need groceries. But Clark, it ends with Clark throwing the dirt over the coffin, like laying his dad to rest.
But I will say this. So, as a sucker for these type of moments, I love how bright the snow is, even though you can tell it's kind of fake. But with how the snow is and the angel looking in the background, it just reminds me so much of that Little Red Riding Hood movie.
Oh, with Amanda?
Yeah. I love that movie just for the scenery. The movie is crap. But the scenery of it with the snow and everything, I don't know what it is. I'm a sucker, but that was our ending. I was sad.
Yeah.
I was sad. I loved the episode so much.
Such a good episode.
It proved who the villain was the entire time. Clark was too dumb to see it. It showed who the worst one of the relationship is. That goes to Lana, who even engaged was still setting the breadcrumbs.
Yup.
I'm impressed. But I really did think with the election that Lex was going to win on this second time.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you mentioned that. Yeah, no. John was the winner the whole time.
So now who wins?
He would have had a heart attack so quick because he was senator.
You would have never been able to do it, especially if Lionel's already calling you. You could whoop Lionel's ass as many times. He's still going to be there.
I would just be like, Clark, can you whoop his ass real quick? Like, just a little bit.
And Clark would say, no, I respect him.
That's my best friend.
That's my dad. Do you not know
Chloe's right here. He's like right here.
Plus, Chloe and him are tight now. He threatened to kill her like a lot. He tried to, but it's fine now.
Literally
He blew up a house. There was a tunnel,
though.
though.
Tunnel. They saved her.
Yeah, thank God. Remember, underground tunnel.
Reckoning. What a great one. This is down in the books, bro. It's definitely one of my favorites this season. I was looking forward to this one really bad. This is the official Smallville 100th episode. So that's the reason why we wanted to go live as well, but we had a lot of things feeding us. We really were hungry for this shit.
No.
This
and Lexmas, though, fantastic. This episode was probably, I would say, their best that they have done, and it is really my favorite in the sense of it was so enjoyable.
Oh, you could watch this multiple times.
And you were guessing what was going to happen in the end. Because even John, him having the heart problems, I was like, okay, but he got to whoop Lionel's ass. I'll take him being in the hospital. But then the next scene to kill him, I couldn't believe it. But this wasn't even a mid-season finale. This was just a regular episode?
Yeah. That's what's crazy.
What?
That's what I like. You know, it's crazy, too, because a lot of shows, think about it, like when they have their, like, 100th episode or something, or 200th, whatever it is, like, do they tend to make it, like, officially, like, really part of the story, like, really good? Or do they kind of do, like, specials? I feel like they lean more towards, like, a special episode.
It really would depend. Well, it would depend what it is. One of these type of shows, I could see where it's, like, bringing back all the heroes that he's already met.
Right.
And doing, like, some type of team-up
like event. A reunion.
Yeah, that's not really that serious. Not killing characters.
Yeah.
Not killing parents.
We did almost like a Game of Thrones thing here, man.
Yeah, this was Red Wedding. God, I really wish Jarrell said, choose. I would have fucked Clark up that way. Like, hey, man.
Look, I'm just going to tell you right now. It's either this or this.
Who does he choose?
Lana.
He would choose Lana.
He's for sure choosing Lana.
Peace out, Dad. Hey, hope I was that man that you wanted me to become.
Hey. Jarrell said it's a trial, so you got to go.
Wasn't a trial.
No.
There was no trial.
Honestly, thank you so much for joining us this week. Run the views up on this bitch, dude. Come on. This is the Somebody Save Me podcast.
Nobody's going to watch.
Two nerdy idiots were the hosts once again. We'll be back. JR once again was on these lens. Shout out my guy. And he'll be back for it, so we're going to put him under contract.
Don't make the video too big, though, because then people will make phone calls and we'll move down the top list.
Oh, dude, copyright. Not to mention, we're in Taylor's room here. I don't know if y'all noticed this, but this is the vibe here.
This is my office.
This is domain.
Yeah.
All right?
It's not even made up.
We got the S back there.
This is normal stuff. This is my everyday life.
But yeah, honestly, do the classic like and subscribe. Do the comments. Critique us. We need to know what we need to improve on, dude. JK, we're the best.
With us being halfway, we need to know what episodes you loved from us and what episodes you hated from us.
Oh, yeah, we need the best.
That we sounded like such dog shit.
Yeah, I hope one of them's pilot.
And you know what? Don't give me like, oh, the background, there's background noise. Don't give me that. I need you to tell us, when were we shit? But then also build us up. Say when
give
were
us
we
the best ones, but give us the bad ones too.
When were we handsome? Like put me down gently handsome, or build me up handsome?
Like your dick doesn't work handsome, or like
if you would have
your
sex
dad
with,
might die handsome.
If he touches her, she forgives.
That's true.
If he does it, she'll do it.
But we do have our next episode, which will be still airing on our regular schedule every week. Next episode 13, Vengeance.
I can't.
Don't know what this one's about at all.
Yeah.
Reckoning. Wow.
Can't wait for the
Beautiful.
relationship.
But we are out of here. Somebody Save Me podcast is dipping out. Adios.
We're never doing this again.